Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Next up, we're going to be doing the Academy models, new 148 scale F-111A Firework Vietnam War. So let's get started. So here's the box art. The kit runs for $43.99 at Emerald's Hobby Shop. This is a reissue of the Academy kit with new markings, but this is the first time I get to see it, so we're going to take a look at it. So, okay, so go ahead and open it up. There's actually, from what I understand, a gentleman at the hobby shop actually building the kit right now. So. The F-111 is one of my favorites, and I really wish somebody would do a 32nd scale one. That would be the coolest thing in the world, you know. Okay, the typical advertisement type thing. Basically probably a warning or some sort. So your first tree, you have your fuselage and your tail, and then inside the package you have your clear parts. It's actually wrapped in its own clear parts inside of the plastic, which is awesome. Okay, it does have recessed panel lines. The wheel wells are not bad. Okay, so next tree we have, looks like the air intakes. Yep, looks like air intakes. I'm not quite sure what these parts are. And then looks like a blister for the bottom for that. This is the landing gear door. This is your swing wing mechanism right here, your landing gear. This is your mechanism, tires, your cockpit tub. So let's kind of see if we can see that. It's actually a nice. This looks like it's a really nice kit, considering it's probably a 30-year-old kit if I remember right. There's your instrument panel. That could use some love. And then the back part of your cockpit tub. These are fins of some sort for something. Not quite sure for what. Probably a bomb or something maybe. So there's that. Then this one. This looks like, wow, hey, an improvement in the instrument panel. Now that's a nice panel. This has got some really nicely detailed stuff here. Here's your front wheels. Maybe, yeah, there's your front wheels and your rims for your mains. Chaff dispensers. See, this is your wheel well. Looks like right here, your front wheel well. I think I'd have to act when we go through the instructions. We'll figure it out. Then I know this is for the front landing gear here, for the thing. There's your front gear. Then lots of weapons here. It looks like we got triple ejector racks. These probably you want to replace. These are kind of but bombs look great. And then you have your incendiary test bombs and stuff here. Let's see what's on this side. Excuse me. So here's your ECM pod that they used to carry underneath the fuselage. Sidewinder racks, sidewinders. Those are nice. And then your fins for your sidewinders. These are J. I know what these are, but I can't remember what they are. More of a modern weapon is what they are. So this is the last two trees here. This is the big main parts here. There's your tail surfaces, your earlier wheels for the earlier of the kit, then your exhaust nozzles here. This is the same engine that's in the F-14 if I recall correctly. These are your weapons pylons. And here you have your front part of your fuselage, your air intake, your jet intake, and some other miscellaneous small parts. I'd have to look at the instructions to see exactly what they are. Turn it over. Here's your wings. Nicely recessed panel lines in the wings. This is for your tail between your engines. Fuel tanks are here. Fuel tanks are here, and then your other wing. Then, hey, look at this. This is cool. This might intrigue somebody. It's got a turned pitot tube, so you don't have to mess with the pitot tube. That's cool. Then your decals. These look really nice, actually. It's got looks like 4 different markings in here. Looks like 4 different squadron markings here along here. your basic decals for the old way. Then these are for the weapons, which are the bombs. This actually makes it kind of nice, actually. I think that's what these are for too. And then some other random stuff. Then another one of the little advertisements, and then the instruction. This one we're going to call it manual because it's actually it's two different things here. So let's take a look. Let's see how the kit actually assembles, which is actually okay. Start off here. It looks like a really simple build. I'm going to have to probably obtain this kit and actually build it because I am a fan of the 111. And I really like the camouflage. That's one of my favorite things to do. Your weapons layouts on the wings. What would be really cool is if somebody could figure out how to actually make the weapons pylons move when the wings move. That would be in sync. That would be really cool. So there's your parts tree layouts. And then your second part of your manual here. What we have markings here. This looks like it's all the markings, from what I can see here, which is cool. So, typical glass black on the bottom, and then a camouflage on top. That's what it is. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or ideas, leave them in the comments line. And thanks for watching.